Can you hear me? Can you hear me out there? I think you can. Mark, it's not for no reason. Cedon is in his rookie season. He's played all but one game so far this year for the Red Sox. You can't crap on him every time the dude takes a day off. You simply can't do that, or you're going to be crapping on everybody for the entire year. What's up, Kevin? JB, how you doing? Shooter, 18, let's go. Joseph, hello, sir. Prodigy, what's going on, my friend? Clebe, got our broomsticks ready? God, I hope so. This is going to be an interesting one. I'm not missing the point. I don't know. What up, Shuttlesworth? Jorge, how are you? You're not missing the point? I mean a little bit, right? Like he's played every game but one. And if he wasn't in his rookie season, maybe, but like you got to get these guys off their feet. And on top of that too, look at our IL. Look at the Red Sox IL this year. Everyone but basically Cedon and Duran have been injured at some point. You know what I mean? I don't know. And on top of that too, we don't really know exactly what always do this when he's just won a series. I mean, when would you have him sit people down? When they're losing series? Bayo tonight, 7 innings, 2 earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, gets the win. Boy, wouldn't that be fantastic. Went to the first game of the series, was incredible to be there. Yeah, man, you saw Tyler O'Neill hit 2 home runs. That would have been awesome. Hey, Anthony, how are you? Tomorrow? What does tomorrow have to do with anything? Been busy, have championship game on softball. Hell yeah, good luck. Sweep the Jays? I would love it. You think O'Neill homers today? I don't have O'Neill homering today. No. I don't really have a problem with Reese McGuire, to be honest with you. I really don't. Mickey's been solid. Alex, how are you? Pretty much done with Smith defensively. Yeah, Smith's had a... Basically since the exact moment, literally down to the moment I said Dom Smith's been doing well defensively, he's been terrible defensively. Literally down to the exact moment. It was the inning everything started to fall apart for him. I think it was literally the inning. But yeah, he has not been good recently. Dom Smith, you kind of counting down your days with Dom Smith, right? You got probably a couple weeks till Casas gets back. I would venture to guess it's Dom Smith's sort of send-off would be when Tristan Casas comes back. Because Casas still aiming for... Casas still aiming for the 2nd of July. So you got a couple of weeks here. No, Dom really... I mean, he hasn't been great, right? It's an 83 OPS plus, 648 OPS on the year. He's got 20 RBIs. Only 5 less than Connor Wong and 4 less than Manuel Valdez, who's been having a pretty good one. Of course, Dylan. Once Tristan comes back, Smith is gone. Yeah, I would have guessed so. Yeah, because we totally got worked in that Phillies series, right? Jesus. We have Poppy at DH and Casas at first base. What? Gosman's pitching. Gosman hasn't been the same pitcher he was over the last couple of years. He's been, honestly, his FIP is really good, but yeah, of course, Dylan. Yeah, Rafaela just need to get, and I think we all kind of understood who Rafaela was, right? He was going to get hot. He was going to get cold. What's up, Tyler? What's FIP? Fielding independent pitching. So basically, it's if you take away all the things that are in control of your defense and just focus on the things only pitchers can control, which are home runs, hit by pitches, walks, and strikeouts. If it's good, it means you're probably getting a little bit unlucky on the mound. If it's a bad FIP, it probably means that you're doing worse than your ERA leads on. So What Kevin Gausman has is a 4.05, 4.06 ERA, but like a 3.30 FIP, which essentially means the things that he can control, he's doing really well. How many homers is Bayo letting up tonight? I'm going to go with just one. What's up, Connor? Go with your successful surgery. Well, congratulations. Congratulations on your successful surgery, man. I'm happy all went well. My game isn't loading. This is how we're starting. What are the odds the Red Sox are ahead of the Blue Jays, Rays, Astros, and Rangers on June 19th, 2024? Oh, what were? I was like, pretty good. I think it's today. Yeah, they were. It had to be next to nothing, right? Especially the Astros and Rangers. The Blue Jays and the Rays, I was saying it for a while. I thought they weren't much better than the Red Sox, but Bayo strikeouts. What Bayo needs is just basically everything. You to drive early in the morning to Six Flags. Oh man, I love Six Flags. The great Willie Mays, R.I.P. I was looking at his statistics because I did obviously knew who Willie Mays was, but I haven't really dove in deep into Willie Mays. There's a legitimate chance he's the greatest player of all time. These Jays, I kind of like the J City Connects. I don't know. I don't hate them. I mean, they're a different color scheme than there's like 100 of them. There's like 100 of the City Connects, and like half of them look the same. So I like that it's different. I do. I don't hate them. I like that they're different. What's up, VGN? You think York and Meyer will be called up this year? York's closer. York's closer. I don't know about Meyer. Yeah, all of them are either they're just all of them are blue and yellow. Seattle's, the Red Sox, Twins are blue and yellow. Even the Dodgers is blue with yellow confetti. There's another one that's blue and yellow too. Either way, it feels like a lot of them. Which would you rather have happen? The Red Sox make the postseason in 24, or the Red Sox or sellers miss the playoffs but add Garrett Crochet through adding prospects from selling? I'd have to see the trade package for Crochet, Mark, and what we get back. Two All-Star games at the same time? I didn't know that. No, I can't get the time off of work, Prodigy, unfortunately. Champions, yes, sir. Jays ones are kind of bad. I get it. I just think they're unique, and that's why I like them. What exactly is the whip statistic? I don't fully understand it. Whip is walks and hits per inning pitched. So basically it takes how many walks you have per 9 innings, how many hits you have per 9 innings, adds them together, divides it by 9. Basically, you want a low whip. And I think the league average whip is somewhere around 1.1-ish. 1.15 probably be my guess. Mr. Robbie, how are you? Yeah, Vladdy full shaved. Don't worry, I'm putting the scoreboard up now. I just wanted to wait till the game starts because sometimes it like won't live update. Bang. 39-35. Would you look at that, chat? This is going to be a tough one for the Sox to win, I think, though. This is going to be a genuine tough one. What's up, Assassin? How are you? Oops. Click the wrong button. There we go. Flip over to the College World Series. Should be a good one. What's going on, Dennis? No Rafaela tonight. Nope, they're giving him a day off. 5 games over would look really good. Fully sweeping the Blue Jays would be fantastic. Is it against the rules to have the broadcast? Oh, yeah. And we've been having issues with that, so definitely not doing that. All right, you too, man. Have a good one. Wish we had Turner. Turner wouldn't have done anything this year for the Sox anyways, though. People would have crapped all over that signing if they re-gotten Turner. He's had the worst year-to-year turnover. Our bullpen, yeah. Bullpen state coming in some big spots. Possible hot take, Bayo's our number 5 pitcher this year. It's tough, right? Because without injury, maybe, especially with the way he's pitching. With the way he's pitching right now, yes. But at the same time, too, with Cooper Criswell, that was a bullet just directly at somebody. That sucks. With Cooper Criswell, like he was giving you 4 innings of 4 earned run ball, right? It's solid, but it's not. That's a 5 starter. That's a 5 starter. And I think that's sort of what you want from Criswell, right? You weren't expecting more, so I don't know. I'd love for them to not get out of this inning on 6 pitches. Jay's uniform ugly? See, I don't hate them. I think they're actually kind of nice. I don't know why Nightbot did that. Oh. Is Rafael getting rested? Yeah, he is getting rested. It's a day. He's getting the day off. Looking lean? Yeah, I am a little bit, JB. Down a few pounds. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, Criswell's just in Worcester. You had the options. If Boston's out of the playoff, who's my other favorite team? I kind of like rooting for the Phillies. I've always liked rooting for the Twins, Brewers. So I got a few secondary teams. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I enjoy? Sue me. I enjoy watching the Phillies in the postseason. I do. I enjoy watching it. Thank God that wasn't a 5-inning or 5-pitch inning. No, Eric. Yeah, Harper's fun to watch. Schwarber's. You know what they do? They have big hits. That's what I like. Top 5 destination for Alex Cora if he's not back in Boston this offseason. Dodgers, Yankees, Phillies, Brewers, maybe. A couple different spots. It depends on if he wants to manage again. You like the Reds? The Reds are a fun team to root for. I agree with that. I've seen a lot of dual jerseys, but look at this guy behind the plate. He's got a dual home. Is that home and away Blue Jays jerseys? Why would the Phillies fire their manager? Because they've gone to the postseason. They've lost. This will be 3 years in a row if they lose this year. And I think he's on the last year of his deal, so they may want someone else in there. I say we go get Aaron Boone if Cora walks. God, no. That dude cannot manage in the postseason. Yeah, they look ridiculous. Astros, yeah. But at the same time, too, the Astros are gonna have to rebuild a little bit, and I don't know if Cora would be down for that. Can I just say I like this Toronto City Connect? See, there's a bit of a divide here. Bit of a divide going on. Some people like them, some people hate them. That was a rocket. Cora will be here next year? Maybe. We're doing the thing tonight where I have to update this every time. Would you say yes? We get Juan Soto, we give Dahlbeck? Nah, I'm good. I want to keep Dahlbeck. Will your Homid? Oh, let's go. Really? Mr. Money Mike Madness in the building. What's up, Mike? Roman Anthony with a home run to right field. Been sick all day. Nice chill with some Sox fans and watch the game. Hoping you're feeling better soon, Vader man. Winks pitching well, yeah. Corbin, the Sox make it 5 games over 500. Oh, it's completely up to Bayo, in my opinion. Hamilton is playing today. Yeah, Roman Anthony has been hot. I think a lot of that is because he's fully healthy. He had that rib thing he was battling through a little bit. Oh, thank you for watching, Joseph. I appreciate that. Yeah, Turner's been going through it this year. How much longer till Meyer and Anthony get moved up? Both having great seasons. I think it'll be. I think Meyer will be soon. I think Anthony will be a little bit longer. Teal might be the first one to get moved up to AAA. If I'm being totally honest with you, like Teal might be the first person to be moved up. I'm making a video on Kyle Teal probably this weekend. He's been absolutely fantastic. I'm playing Emily Show 24 while listening to you and watch the game. Hell yeah. Maybe. Honestly, Robbie, I could see it. My personal opinion on Roman Anthony is they're gonna take their time with him, right? He just turned 20 years old, right? They don't have to force him up to Major League Baseball. You keep him down there for 2 more years, he'd still debut at just 22. That's ridiculous, considering Casas debuted at 22, 23, right? And he was down in the minors for 5 years, 4 years, 5 years, somewhere in there, right? So, it's tough. It's tough to figure out when these guys are ready. But again, I think with Anthony, you could be careful. You have the ability to be careful, especially with how your outfield is producing. Why is Romy playing center and Durant in left? Honestly, no idea. Not a clue. Christian Campbell looks like a stud. Yeah, that dude looks like he's going to be something special. He's going to be on top 100 list by the end of the year. Kwiatkowski getting shelled out. Yeah, he's been having some days. Emmanuel Valdez has been solid with the bat. See, this is what I'm talking about. Everyone's like, Tom, you made it. What's going on, my friend? Yeah, I'm real upset about the Perales news. I hate it. Christian Moore getting mocked to the Sox. If I'm being totally honest with you, Clip, I have not done enough information searching on these draft prospects, so I couldn't give you a educated answer to that. I need to do that. It's something I've just been honestly too busy to do. So yeah, Wickerman's not doing well. All right, Bayo. We're putting it together here, brother. Come on. Why would we be potential buyers of the deadline, in my opinion? Well, one, I think Bayo's ass. Bayo's been ass. I don't think Bayo is ass. I think he's been ass. I think there's a difference. Well, if we talk about why they should be buyers of this year's deadline, it's because you're starting to see this young core really develop. And I think with the developments, a lot of that is sustainable success, right? Say Don, at least defensively. Costas will probably be sustainable. Even guys like Hamilton, Willier, right? These are guys who are going to continue to hit like this, or hopefully are going to continue to hit like this for a long period of time. So if you can go out there at this year's deadline and add pieces that are going to be potentially good for a long period of time, it makes a lot of sense. What's with the backgrounds? I don't understand the question, Paul. Think Bayo's extension was a little forced? No, because everyone saw Bayo get money and they're like, oh, he's getting paid to be an ace. He's not getting paid to be an ace. He's getting paid to be a number 3, number 4 pitcher. It's not what he is right now. He's struggling hard, but wish they paid Houck instead of Bayo. I mean, again, you're looking at the price tags of these guys, and you're talking like Brian Bayo got 10 years, $400 million. He got, what, 60 million? 35 million? I can't remember. Tom, yeah. Yeah, the other thing too is people expect just because Houck didn't get signed this offseason, never gonna get signed. And that's just not true. They have a lot of time with him. Thoughts on the Biggio? What? Is Abreu a realistic option for what? Trade proposal, give Kenley and get Edwin Diaz. I don't know if it would work like that, especially now with the Mets. Okay, Bayo, figure it out, dude, please. Oh, the Biggio trade? Not much. Kenley an All-Star? People don't want to hear this, but he definitely could be. If Bayo's good tonight, him, no, he won't go to AAA. The problem with Bayo is he needs to just. Bayo just needs to figure it out at the big league level. It's mental right now. It's not. I don't really know if it's physical or not. I think it's mental. Yeah. Miss Paxton a little bit. Paxton would be interesting in this. Who on the Red Sox will be an all-star, do I think? Rafi, I think, will be an all-star. Durant should be an all-star. Doesn't look like he's going to be an all-star. Houck should be an all-star, yeah. I think realistically it'll be Kenley and Houck. This is a nice little comeback, though. See if we can finish the job here, Bayo, huh? Crawford? I don't think so. Not sure what we're seeing is real. Is savant metrics screen regression? Yeah, the problem with savant metrics for a guy like Hamilton is like with you look at the contact rate or the contact hard hit rate and the barrel rate, and you're like, oh man, like this doesn't look sustainable. But you also have to factor in his speed, right? He can make weak contact all he wants, and he could keep saying, oh, this is gonna absolutely regress at some point, right? But if he's gonna be quick, you know what I mean? That he can make soft contact. He's still going to get out. He's still going to get on base. He's still going to be productive. There we go, Bayo. All right. Whew. Would I try a Pepsi flavored Pringle chips or a Pringle chip? Wait, would I try? Oh, But I try Pepsi flavored like Pringle chips or a Pringle chip flavored like Pepsi. Definitely the Pringle chip. Could Bernardino be an all-star? He could, but whoever said, yeah, Clip said it. He's not a closer, so they'll probably give it to closers. Is Hamilton allowed to be this fast? No. But that's the good thing with Hamilton, right? Is you look at the baseball savant and you say, okay, well, the contact rate isn't great, right? You're hitting a lot of soft contact. Your strikeout numbers aren't fantastic. But you look at it and you say, well, if he's going to hit like crap, but he's going to be able to get on base because of that speed, he's still going to be really big. Corbin, why do I think Red Sox fans are not voting very much? Duran is, well, I'll tell you exactly why. Because people don't watch the Red Sox right now. Right? Like, there are so many people that at the beginning of this year gave up on this team, or to be honest with you, were totally valid in being angry with this team that they just aren't watching. They don't care to vote. And the other thing, too, is a lot of people think that voting for these players to get into the All-Star game validates John Henry's approach to the offseason. Right? That's sort of a lot of people's thinking. When in reality, these players have no control over how their team is constructed. They're just playing their hearts out, and they absolutely deserve the recognition they've earned. Jarren Duran is the fourth best outfielder in the entire sport war-wise right now, and yet he's not going to make an all-star team because Red Sox fans are angry rightfully with ownership. So you sit there and you think, okay, well, Rafael Devers is another one. He is a better OPS. He's like the 6th or 7th best OPS in the entire sport. In the entire sport. And yet, he's third in all-star voting for third base behind who? It's Jose Ramirez, which valid. But the other one is what is it, the third baseman from the Orioles? Is that who it is? I think it might be. And he's nowhere near Rafael Devers. But with our excess of infielders to be here this time next year, wonder if they, I would have to imagine Sox that, do I call you content or Sox? I'll call you Sox. I would have to imagine that they're tangling them. Yeah. Could Rafaela be rookie of the year? If he keeps hitting the way he's hitting, there's a possibility. But yeah, Cutter Kofi, that was a guy who I was really high on when the Red Sox drafted him. That was a guy who I said, yeah, this is going to be a dude. And then he just sort of fell off, and I was like, well, looks like I'm wrong again. But he's getting hot at the right time. Drawing other fans besides Red Sox fans? Yeah, that's true. It's definitely true, but it's tough. It's tough when they deserve the recognition. It was like, what was that, last year when Verdugo should have been an all-star, and then he wasn't? I don't think Duran's going to have that same approach where he's going to give up on the season, right? Like Verdugo gave up on the season last year when he wasn't an all-star. I don't think Duran will have that same approach, but it's a similar situation where he's not a name Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Kyle Tucker, all these guys, right? So I don't know. The halo effect? I don't have a halo effect. Yeah, I don't have a halo effect. No, I don't think so, Eric. I don't think so. The hitters have a blue outline on them? No, I don't have a blue outline either. Are you guys watching on TV? I'm watching it on Nesson. Man, I don't see anything. I'm watching on the app. Like, I'm watching it on the Nesson app. I don't see a single thing. Oh, I thought you were talking about my background, Paul. I was like, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe it's an MLB TV thing? I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Whoa. Nightbot, what are we doing? Nightbot's running rampant right now. Oh. Yeah, I can't post. Sorry, Paul. It was a thing when I first started streaming was that people would come in and spam links. What's up, Moose? Smelling a sweep? God, I hope so. Everyone, stop typing MLB TV. Stop typing MLB TV. I would take that off, but I know the second I take that off, someone would come in here and post something really gross, and I don't want that to happen. So by the way, I'm taking my hat off and I'm looking like an idiot because I'm unbelievably superstitious. And every time I've done that, the Red Sox have either come back or played better. So we're doing that for today. Don't mind the hair. Do not mind the hair. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's the app. I'm not sure. Country singer with that hair? Now that I said it, it's not working. I know. Well, Neil be an all-star? Probably not. He had that huge fall off in May. The last 6 games, I wore in the same Red Sox shirt. Oh man, the same Red Sox shirt. That can get stinky. Why? Because he had that tough stretch in May. I don't think he's played enough games to be added in afterwards by the what is it, players or committee? I can't remember. Hey Corbin, how come Connor Waugh playing tonight? Huh? Steven, if you're saying how come Connor Wong isn't playing tonight, it's mostly because of the fact that lefties hit a ton off Kevin Gausman this year, and they're trying to maximize their lineup, basically. Plus, Connor Wong's been playing a lot of games in a row. Catchers need a break more often than regular players, so get him the 2 days rest. Get him and Rafael the 2 days rest. They're ready off the bench if they need to come in at some point. Yeah, plus, yeah, Bayo likes throwing to Reese, but he hit 2 home runs in 1 game. I mean, that doesn't automatically put you into the unfortunately doesn't automatically put you into the All-Star game. Abreu's next game in MLB? Yeah, it will be. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the I hate when it does this. I hate when it does this. I'm gonna exit out of this and then re-go in and see if it helps. See if it automatically updates now. I don't know why sometimes it will do it and sometimes it just won't do it. I don't know. We'll see if it does it this time. If it doesn't, we're going to have a problem. Costa's interview in the Yankee game? Yeah, that was fantastic. Hey, Corbin, Willie Mays almost picked up by the Red Sox. The only pitcher he ever feared was Dick Raditz, the big reliever for the Sox. Didn't know that. Thanks for the information, Kenneth. Great player. Fantastic player. Our lineup could look scary at some point, yeah. Lost like 5 pounds. I'm a little bit nervous about what shape Costa's gonna be in when he gets back. Like, there's only so much you can do to keep yourself in true baseball shape with that rib. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough to go out there. You can't exactly, keep your oblique abdomens, whatnot, in shape if you can't move that. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. But if he's good to go and he comes back, man, this lineup's going to be ridiculous. With Wong, with Duran, Hamilton, Rafaela, the way they're hitting and the way they're playing on the base pass, Devers, O'Neill, and Casas with the power, could be a little ridiculous. We're going to lose like 15 guys on the. I mean, yeah, that's another issue to worry about at some point. Gets the power from the sun god. Maybe that's what he's been missing. Tanner Houck being interviewed. I don't know if my headphones are in here. No, they're not. They're out there. Yeah, that's fine, Lawson. But, like, that's how 40-mans work. I mean, everyone on your 40-man roster isn't going to be a super impactful player. You're going to need depth pieces. You're going to need emergency pieces. You're going to need depth pieces for those depth pieces. You're going to need to make sure guys who are on there are guys who are going to be able to get to the major leagues at some point, not be picked up in a Rule 5 draft, right? There's 100 different reasons why someone should be on the 40-man. And it's not always they are super productive at the big league level. It's just not. Right? Can't expect them all to be superstars. Because to be honest with you, there's no roster in Major League Baseball, 40-man roster in Major League Baseball that has 40 really productive big league players, or they would be unbeatable. You know, there's a reason why the Red Sox have. I'm trying to think of a 40-man that wouldn't make sense. Dom Smith is a perfect example, right? Dom Smith, in any normal case scenario, probably wouldn't be on the Red Sox 40-man roster, but he is because they need depth. Dodgers, even the Dodgers. I mean, you lose Yamamoto, you lose Betts, and outside of Freeman and Ohtani, what does the rest of that lineup look like? It's fine. I don't think they have any other like crazy seasons from anybody. Is Will Smith having a good season? I thought he was struggling, at least early. If Hamilton gets 15 to 20 homers this year, has 40 steals, and is on a batting average, should they give him an extension? No. I wouldn't give Hamilton an extension. It would be wildly impressive. If he got to 15 or 20 home runs with 40 bags, it'd be wildly impressive, especially if his batting average over 300. Teoscar Hernandez, yeah, that's a decent one. I also have Kevin Biggio. Yeah. Kevin Biggio's not making that much of a difference. Hernandez, yeah. Hernandez is a good point. I thought Will Smith was struggling at the beginning of the year. Yeah. Hernandez is another guy that should be in the All-Star game, but probably won't get there. All right, Bale. Come on. You got 8-9 here. Let's just have a clean inning. Just have a clean inning. That's all it does. Dave Kike, yeah. That changeup's looking good today, though. That's good news. Bale's just setting up the double play. That's all Bale's doing. He's just setting up the double play. I'm curious. I wonder if they've been tweaking with because I know coming into the season, one of the big things was they wanted to tweak the movement on his slider. I'm curious if he changed other grips, and that's been a problem so far this year. What do you think its trade value is? It's pretty good. For Hamilton right now, it's probably pretty good. And someone said it, I forget who, but it'd probably be pretty interesting to see what you could get for David Hamilton at the deadline this year, just to take a look. I also want the Sox to get Kiermaier. He plays well in Fenway. You don't need Kiermaier. I mean, Cedar Rafael is going to give you. Cedar Rafael is going to give you the same defense while also having more potential at the plate. Even though Kiermaier had a good year last year, that was sort of an abnormality. How old is Hamilton? I would guess like 27 would be my guess. 28. Let me see. All right, come on. Right here, Bayo. Put him away. He is 26 years old and 264 days. Born in San Marcos, Texas. Look at Romy making those plays, huh? Oh, Mike. I know. I got to get rid of those, Prodigy. Replace them. It'd be so nice to come out of this series, what, 5 games above? 5 games above. Look at Bayo. Adding a little bit of traffic, getting me a little nervous. Super nice dude. Yeah, Jami's very nice. Yeah. I got to figure this out. I don't know why this isn't automatically updating. It's super annoying. I have no idea, but we're going to have to keep updating it, I think. I don't want to move it around too much because I don't want to mess up the graphic. Just stream things, chat. Just stream things. Switch to the Mariners game. Yeah, I was looking at that, Lawson. I'm excited for him to come back. How much do you think you have to add to York and Yordani to get Crochet? A lot. York is hitting really well, so he's brought his value up a bit. Yordani coming back from injury, he's pitching well. You're probably gonna need to add like a Miguel Blaze, Yoel Cespedes, and a Zan Zanatello type prospect to that, and then probably a controllable piece at the major league level too, like a Hamilton, Abreu type player with a whole bunch of years of control. People were like, why would the Red Sox ever trade, or why would the White Sox ever trade Garrett Crochet? I don't think people realize how deeply behind in terms of a rebuild that the Red Sox or that the White Sox really are. Right? Because the White Sox not only have what? They have Lubob and they have Crochet. That's basically it at the big league level. Right? And then let me see if I can. I hate using Keith Laws. So MLB has him ranked as the 20th farm system in baseball. So you're talking about a bottom 10%, right? It's not great. So, I mean, they're literally at square one in rebuild. Are they going to be competitive before 2026? No. Is that going to be an error? Who do we give up? What? For Crochet? A lot. I don't even know if Nazan gets it done, to be honest with you. I think it's... You're probably going to need one of the top 4. To be honest. You're probably going to need one of the top 4. But again, it's a question of... It really is a question of, okay, who are you betting on for the future? It's a tough conversation. It really is. It's a brutal conversation to have. But again, it's we talked about in the video, right? At some point, you're gonna have to make a tough decision. You're gonna have to make the hard decision as to who you're investing in your future. It's all right, Duran. Did I watch? Oh, not me. Yeah, Breslow at some point is going to have to pull some triggers, yeah. No, I can't get there, Mike. I want to go really bad, but I can't get there, unfortunately. Big stuff going on at work. If I miss it, it'll be a problem. You know. Oh, Romy steal? All right, we like that. Runner on second. Let's go, boys. Come on, score first. Romy with a mustache, man. I like it. I'm a big... maybe I'll grow out a mustache. No. I'll save it till November where we raise money. Bayo Sinker's working tonight. Yeah, he's wild with it, but it's getting swing and miss. What I do for work? I just work a 9 to 5. By trading prospects, I mean, at some point you have to. At some point you have to trade somebody, or what you end up with is a whole bunch of prospects, and some of them work out great. Some of them don't, though. That's the problem, and they lose total value. And you just simply can't have that, or you've wasted, 4 years of a rebuild, right? So you can't just sit here and sit on your eggs hoping all of them hatch into all-stars. That's just not how it works. What? This didn't even update. There we go. Top 3. What does it say now? It still says mid-second. What is going on? There we go. Oh, get there, Romy. Go home. Go. I love when baseballs hit people in the head. I don't know, but it's so funny. David Hamilton. Appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. Sounds like I'm valued. Not so much that I'm valued, just that I want to keep my job. Look at it just bonk him straight in the head. It's so just so funny. No, I'm not saying like hard hit in the head. I'm just saying like a little bonk. Sometimes you find diamonds in the rough. Sometimes you lose the gold. It's how it goes. Yeah, but at some point you can't hope that all of them turn into diamond or gold. You have to get something out of some of them. Hamilton's been fun to watch. Yeah, he's been a ton of fun to watch. Not missing Grissom too much. Yeah, I've found myself not missing Grissom all that much either, to be honest with you. But again, we haven't really seen what Grissom's fully like. So that's the other part of it, right? First time since 1935. Speed Sox. Speed Sox, Speed Sox, Speed Sox. That was a weird catch. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa had to have that one. I don't know, man. It's not the end of the world here. Could have let the second baseman get that. Give me Rafael Devers RBI here, huh? This would be a prime opportunity here, Scoops. This would be a prime opportunity here, Scoops. That's 3 errors on the day for the Blue Jays. The first one was the Romy Gonzalez getting on base. What was the third one? Or what was the second one? Third one was the Kiermaier one. What was the third one? Oh, Kevin Gausman. Fast and 35, yeah, great team. Remember that team like it was yesterday. 1935, great team. I wonder what Rafi's been damaging on fastballs this year. It feels like he hasn't been hitting the fastball super well this year, and he's doing all his damage on off-speed pitches. Maybe I'm entirely wrong. I'm most likely entirely wrong. Yeah, great team, Dill. That might have been the best team we've seen that hasn't won a championship. You know what I mean? Was Rafi hurt or was he mad? I'm hoping it's mad. That looked like he was mad. I just want to check, though. Remember that 3? Oh. Rafi's had a problem center up all year. Yeah, a little bit. Was that one guy who stole a lot of bases? Yeah, that guy was the man, Fitz. That guy was the man. They used old pillows for bases. Yeah, it was the plumbing union back then. Corey, remember that 1935 team was the best? It's 1935 Red Sox were the best team to never win a championship. You know what we're doing? We're looking them up. We're going to get some information on the 1935 Red Sox. How about that? They finished 4th in the American League, 78-75. Don't like that. Let's see how many stolen bases we got. We got 29 from the great Billy Werber. The great Billy Werber hit 255. Second came in of course, how could we forget the great Mel Almada? Can't forget the great I can't even pronounce the name. Mel Almada. There were some actual names on here. Rick Feller, Joe Cronin. Let's see how the pitching staff did. It must have been the pitching staff that was bad. No, pitching staff wasn't great. Lefty Grove had a hell of a season, 2.70 ERA with a 3.33 FIP. Coming out of the bullpen, they only had 4 relievers. They had 4 relievers the entire season, and the bullpen was dog water. Jack Wilson, George Hacketti, and Hank Johnson all had an above 5 ERA. Fritz Ostermuller was your second best pitcher. Oh, no, Wes Feller was. Wes Farrell. I apologize. Don't want to get his name wrong. What's up, Shannon? Yeah, I agree, King. Something went on. Something happened. Tungsten Arm Doyle, a king amongst men. Smacked that one back up the middle for Justin Turner. It's very funny that Justin Turner just turned it on against the Red Sox. I hate that. Out of 60 pitches, yeah, don't love that, Steven. Don't love that. Yeah, he did, but that's always kind of bothered him. Those super high, those high in the zone fastballs. Remember that one series? Was that last year or 2 years ago against the Astros, where they threw him like 60 sliders or 60 fastballs in a row that series, and he didn't do anything against them. Kind of a similar situation this year, where if you understand the book and you don't miss with your off speed pitches, Devers ain't hitting the high and in fastball. Bayo, figure it out with the slider. Please. Why do they keep zooming in on Romy? Talking about his mustache? Let's go, Mike. That's awesome. Good stuff. Not a great stash? I don't know, man. Stash kind of suits him. Not gonna lie. Look at the 1932 Red Sox. Okay. 1932 Red Sox. The Memphis Red Sox, they were 43 and 111. Their best hitter was Dale Alexander, who had himself a hell of a season. But outside of that, my God. Their pitching staff must have been horrendous. Yeah, it was not good. The 1903 Red Sox. '1903 Red Sox won a World Series. Their 4 through 8 hitters were ridiculous. 124 OPS plus, 126 OPS plus, 133 OPS plus, 139 OPS plus. Their pitching was stupid. Cy Young had 35 starts this year. He had a 2.08 ERA. .208 ERA. Of the 35 games, 34 of them were complete games. I really love the way the Red Sox are utilizing all kinds of speed on the base pass, driving the opposition nuts. This is a team that has many ways to score it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Cy Young just flat. Yeah, that was a strike. There you go, Bayo. Focus up. Let's get Danny Jansen, huh? There you go. 99 with that kind of movement's unhittable. Please, Bayo, I need this. Schneider from the Jays this year. He crushed us last year. He was kind of rough this year. Does anyone throw a faster sinker? Yeah, got to. That guy, Felix Bautista, doesn't he throw a 101 sinker? What about Johan Duran? How far behind am I? Apparently stupid far behind. He just struck him out. Never believe what happens? Man, I'd love to know. The babe. Three-run bomb by Springer. Not looking like it yet. Yeah, the ump was giving us stuff at the beginning of the game. Literally the first inning. And then he just stopped giving us anything. So this should be interesting. I'm gonna need George Springer to not do damage against the Red Sox. George Springer is one of those players that, like, he doesn't really have these massive moments, but when he does do something against you, oh, it's frustrating. Like, George Springer is the type of guy you don't want to do any damage against you. I remember last year he hit like a mammoth home run while we were playing the Blue Jays at the Blue Jays Stadium. And him putting on that jacket drove me insane. I don't know why. I have no idea. It just drove me nuts. I don't think I like the Blue Jays all that much. To be honest with you. I just don't think I like the Blue Jays. The home run jacket drives me nuts. Vladdy and Bo drive me nuts. Kevin Gausman drives me nuts because it would have taken quite literally nothing for the Red Sox to get him. And imagine Kevin Gausman on the 2022 Red Sox, the 2023 Red Sox. Thank you. Sit him down. Kick him out. 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 That'd be sick. Let's get an ejection. You know what I want? You really know what I want that I haven't had in a while is a good old-fashioned Red Sox fight. When was the last time we saw a brawl? Was it Joe Kelly? Was Joe Kelly the last time the Red Sox had like a legit fight on the field? Yeah, well, Bayo's been squeezed. He's getting that. He's getting the outside corner. He needs to take advantage of that. Me and the Tech A-Rod fight. We need something, man. Was it with you and violence? Brawls fire people up. Brawls fire people up. Brawls fire me up. Brawls fire the team up. Also, we haven't had like a series. Yeah, I guess the Yankees series was competitive because of Doogie, but we haven't had like a series where you go into and you be like, God, I hate these guys. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even remember, like, going into the Yankees series. It was like I want to beat these guys because they're the best team in the AL. It wasn't because they were the Yankees. It was because, man, I would love to see them beat both the NL and the AL leaders, right? It could have been the Kansas City Royals if they were in first place. And I'd probably have the same thing. I can't even remember. Like, genuinely, when was the last time you guys went into a series watching the Red Sox and being like, I hate this team. They need to beat these guys. I got nothing. Still hate the Yankees? Well, sure. It's always sweeter when you beat the Yankees, but like, yeah, Dill, you got, yeah, the Blue Jays last year, absolutely. The Blue Jays, yes, last year. But this year, it's like, man, I just want to bury these guys, you know? Oh my God, that wasn't a strike. Rays. Yeah, the Rays, the Rays are a good one. The Rays will always be villains in my mind for eating popcorn during that series in the ALDS. Yeah, ALDS. Them eating popcorn made me hate him forever. I don't like Randy Arozarena to this day because he ate popcorn. I don't know why it bothered me so much. I just don't like it. Didn't like it. Yeah, that's true, Dennis. That's a good point. Because you live in Giants territory, that makes sense. Seems I feel that every time they play the Astros, I'm not sure why. Well, the Red Sox and Astros have some really good battles in the postseason. That's probably why. Just bought tickets for that's awesome. I'm going to 2 San Diego Padres games. I just want one where I'm going to the first one and I'm going to the third one, I think. And I just want one of them to show Xander video. That's really the only reason I'm going. You going to the first one? Yeah, I want that. I'm definitely going to the first one. I feel like Connor Wong should have stepped to Verdugo the way. Yeah. Oh, that'll be a good series, Assassin. That was a good series to be at, David, for sure. I've never like Nesson 360 has made me hate Nesson, but before that, I haven't really had a problem with Nesson. Like, cause I paid $30 a month, and luckily I could write it off in taxes, but it is unbelievably frustrating. Yeah, Apple TV is much better, but having to buy an Apple TV subscription to watch it is ridiculous. Sucks Xander won't be there. I wonder if they come. I wonder if he comes just because it's Boston. I bet he will. His first time back at Fenway Park, there's no way. There's no way he doesn't go. Miami, July 2nd. That's a good one to go to. Because the Sox should beat up on Miami. They've been bad this year. What's his injury status anyways? Who? Oh, Xander? He should be coming back at the very end of the year. I think he had what Trevor Story had, just on a lesser degree. Like, he didn't need surgery. Nah, I don't hate Doogie. Doogie's just a dope, to be honest with you. Like, I always thought he was a dope when he was here. He's a fun villain for other teams, and now he's not on our team, so he's a villain. I'm dead ass 2. I'm 2 pitches behind you guys. I'm 2 pitches behind you guys. But let's go. Valdez, ding dong. We needed it. Valdez has been hot lately. Folks, we got a 2-0. That ball is tanked. Oh my God, that ball is tanked. I love that. Did you see the dugout pan to that one Red Sox fan trying to hype up the dugout? Give me that view again. Let me see that guy hyping up the dugout. That was awesome. No one was paying attention to him, and he was just like pointing to him. He's like, yeah. That'd be me. I want to go to Toronto real bad. That ball was there he is. You see him? Yeah, when Emmanuel Valdez gets a hold of one, he absolutely crushes it. It's beautiful. Give you your props. Why? Toronto's a cool stadium. I want to go so bad. Do I think Toronto blows it up? Yeah, they could. $1 hot dogs? Give me $1 hot dogs. The atmosphere is great, though. $40 for 4 bottles of water. I mean, well, if you go to Fenway, it'd probably be like $60 for 4 bottles of water. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem with, I don't really have a problem with prices because 95% of the time they're going to be cheaper than Fenway. I think Bo and Vlad are either free agents this year. Year after. I think one of them goes. I don't know which one it'll be, though. I don't know why, but the Rogers Center reminds me of Tropicana. Nah. I think the Rogers Center, I mean, look at that. The Rogers Center has a better view. A lot of Boston fans in Canada. Yeah, we got a lot of Boston fans who are part of Red Sea Radio from Canada. What's going on, Mr. South of Boston? How are you? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Fenway prices are absolutely ridiculous, if we're being fair. They really are. They're terrible. Like, when we go, we get all our food and everything outside of Boston or outside of Fenway, and then we go in and we have very minimal stuff. Yeah, that's dill. That's literally dill. Oh, that's awesome, Tom. Go to McDonald's. I mean, Reese, dude, come on. Reese does that a lot. Where it's like it's like very clearly in the zone. And he turns around, he's like, nah. He's like, no way. How much does beer say you bag at Fenway these days? Like $12. I remember seeing a home run that turned into an out when the hitter forgot to touch home plate. Yeah, that would be brutal. 250 bleacher seat, yeah. Not the same times, my friends. First Sox game? Oh, that's going to be incredible. All right, Bayo. Keep it rolling, brother. Keep it rolling. Here's what I want. You see what happens, Chad? The Red Sox, they're not playing too great. Corbin takes the hat off. Corbin buries the red seat hat. All of a sudden, they start hitting. I might look ridiculous right now, but hey, they're hitting. Ever sat in the Monster? Yeah, my mom won standing room tickets once. Back in might have been, it was like 2009 or 10. It was a Clay Buchholz year. And I remember that because it was for her 40th birthday. No, it couldn't have been her 40th. Yeah, it must have been her 40th birthday. And she brought a sign, and Clay Buchholz threw a ball on the Monster, and she couldn't catch it, so he had to throw it up again and got super upset. Is it fair to say we won the Vasquez trade at this point? Yeah. Even if Valdez didn't perform well, just Abreu alone, you win that. You win that trade, 100%. Yeah, can't argue with the results. Listen, sometimes we got to do what we don't like to do. I got facial hair right now. It's because I only shave when the Red Sox lose a series. It looks disgusting, but ladies and gentlemen, it works. It's working. Whatever works. You know what I mean? Whatever works. And now, on top of that, our scoreboard's acting like a normal scoreboard. So we're having a good time here, Chad. I don't know about you. We're having a good time. Is this too close to the camera? Sometimes I feel like I get too close to the camera. If I did every video like this, it'd definitely be too close to the camera. That's why I back up a little bit. Give you guys some breathing room, you know? Give you guys just a little bit of breathing room here. Oh, I hate when that goes down the wrong pipe. Hold on. We're back. Just went down the wrong pipe. Where's my Ouija board? I'll pull it out if we need to. I'll pull out the Ouija board if we need to. Has there been a clean inning from Brian Bayo yet? Or like a single inning where there hasn't been one? No, I didn't think so. That was first pitch, so hopefully a little double play. You almost saw me pass away live on stream. A little too close? Yeah. That's what I thought. But that's why I back up. You know, I usually I do my videos like here. You know? Here's what I want from Bayo. I want 4 strikeouts. What's he at right now? 2? Give me 4 strikeouts. Oh my God. What the Blue Jays have turned into the Tampa Bay Rays. The Blue Jays have turned into the Tampa Bay Rays. Have I ever talked with Jim Rice? I have not talked with Jim Rice, no. Like, what? Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, how does he do that? Sox are going to need to hit. Oh, Jim Riley? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I watch his videos a lot. He's a great YouTuber. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. That's 3 in a row. And how does Isaiah Kiner-Falefa get to third base on that? Come on, guys. I mean, you can't really blame this inning too much on Bayo, right? He's let up 2 unbelievably hard or soft contact hits that just end up finding holes. This was the first legitimate hit of the inning. It's the Tampa Bay Rays model, right? They're just going to bloop us to death. They did last game, too. They just blooped us to death. It's always his fault. Come on now. Still no outs. Great. Honestly, give me the double play tie game. I think that's best case scenario here. Give me the double play tie game. Especially with 2, 3, 4 coming up after you. Yeah, that's what I've always done, Evan. I grow the beard till they lose a series. Yeah, this inning was bad luck for sure. See, he's getting that outside corner right there. I don't know why he doesn't just that should be the only pitch he's throwing right now. Just keep hitting that outside corner. Where do the Blue Jays rank in terms of their farm system? Does anyone know? Non-competitive pitches make his good ones less effective. I mean, in this inning, 2 batters have gotten on hitting balls like nowhere near the strike zone. So I'm not entirely sure that's fully true. They should ban artificial turf. I don't think they could do that. It'd be impossible. Are they going to review that at all? Well, that's kind of worst case scenario. that is kind of worst case scenario. And Bayo's 3-1 on this guy. He always has one inning where he just melts down, man. He can't figure it out. Triple A's Buffalo. Yeah, but I'm wondering where they're ranked in terms of major league farm systems. All right, set up the force of the plate. All right, set up the force of the plate, Bayo. I see the mind games you're playing right now. I see what you're doing. Yeah, Bailey, get out there. Say, hey, throw strikes. That's it. Throw strikes. Home to first. That'd be fantastic. You know what? Give me... No, I think a lot of fields have... artificial turf. Triple play would be... If they get a triple play here, I will... On Justin Turner, I will... I'll give away a Brian Bayo signed something. Yeah, Bayo does that. If Bayo does that, I will give something away. I'll give away a signed Bayo baseball card. If he could find the strike zone. Just honestly, if you get beat, dude, fine. Throw a strike. Any strike. Any strike. Just throw a strike. That's all you have to do. So that's it. Okay. All right. You know what? I said I'd take the tie and 2 outs. I'll take the tie and 2 outs. With who? Vladdy coming to the dish? Yeah, I'm taking that every day. Vladdy with a chance to do very legitimate damage is a problem. So I will take that. All right. Listen, I'm okay with this. If Bayo goes 6 innings, good God, Romy, don't do that to me. Yeah, Vladdy just had some real heartfelt messages to God. I mean, what is that? How did you even do that clip? What up, QB? A little bit, actually. It's a tie game. Yeah, if he give us a quality start, go 6, allow 3. That'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic. I don't know if he'll get there. He's at what, 80 pitches, I think. You'd have to have a real quick. The heck is going on with this? There we go. He's at 60-ish? I thought he was at 80-ish. Maybe I'm an idiot. It's usually the case. We got some information from my dad. I was curious as to what the Blue Jays farm system ranking was. It is 24th in Major League Baseball. Man, they're not in a great position either, to be honest with you. I mean, he's throwing 99, Prodigy. What do you want him to get up to? It's not a matter of velocity. It's a matter of location. Either location in the zone or location outside the zone. He's not really doing either. Right? When he's having bad starts, it's because he's already hit 2 batters today, walked 1, right? Or walked 2. Walked 1. You want to see 103 from Bale? Bale at 103 might be a deadly weapon. If he can't control 98, 4 more miles an hour. I'm curious. I wonder if this season they're working on him to get more strikeouts, right? Because he is striking out more batters than he was last year. But I wonder if they, at some point, just make the decision that, hey, maybe you go back to just pitch to contact. If you're going to get burned on contact, fine. But we'd rather you get burned on contact than you getting burned on, 2 walks and a double. Would you rather him sacrifice velocity and gain more accuracy? Yeah, if he was throwing 96 instead of 98, and that was... Yeah, if you saw a 90, 94, 96, and the movement was still there, and he was more accurate, absolutely I would. You know what's interesting? This is sort of the matchup of 2 pitchers who have potential to be good and have been good in the past, but have struggled this year. Gosman's been struggling this year in terms of ERAs. They're a bit better than the White Sox, Dennis. They have better. They do a better pitching that's going to be here for a little bit. They have better hitting. You know what I mean? They have better players. No way Durant hit a home run, right? We got ourselves a Durant home run, ladies and gentlemen. That ball was crushed. Just absolutely obliterated. Can we get the tape measure on that one, please? Give me the tape measure. 433. That felt like a long ways further than 433, but we needed that right there. Sox up again. Exit velo 107.4. Ball was crushed. Just absolutely hammered. Oh, needed that. Oh, I needed that. 3 off of Gosman. I'm taking that all day. Corbin, I'm really behind. I know, dude. I'm trying to catch up. I don't know what's going on. Not much I can do, E. David Hamilton getting on base. Give me 2 runs here. Give me 2 runs. Strike zone. Strike zone's been off all day today. You know what I like? We saw Jeremy Duran take a peek at the iPad, come back, different approach, took a pitch. We like that. That's called in-game adjustments, folks. And it's working out well for Jeremy Duran. I'm telling you guys, it's the hat. They don't want me wearing the hat, and that's fine. I won't wear the hat. If O'Neill goes deep here and has 4 home runs in 3 games, I'm going to do something ridiculous on stream. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to do something ridiculous. Why'd they zoom in on that guy taking a video of Hamilton? Do you see that? You're just taking a video of Hamilton. We thinking David Hamilton goes and swipes second here. 0-2 count. Rafi coming up next. Oh, that was the pitch to go on. Brutal. Hey, it happens, Hammy. Gives high and low. Yeah, he's giving both of them. Can we talk about for a second that Romy Gonzalez catch? That was ridiculous. There we go. Atta baby, Tyler. Now take one to Massachusetts. Actually, that'd be the other way. Although I don't know which way the Toronto Stadium points. Put one in Nova Scotia. I think TL loves Boston. I think he's having fun here, yeah. T.O. swinging at a pitch that might have hit him, actually, if he just stood still. It's all right. He made contact. That's what matters. Let's see, does he take off? Ooh, little pick off. They're nervous. This is what D-Ham does. He makes everyone nervous. Hope we keep O'Neill. O'Neill feels like a Hunter Renfroe, Adam Duvall, where it's 1 year. It's just 1 year. Doesn't it? He feels just like one of those guys. Where the odds we see a Rafael Gold Glove? Probably not fantastic. He started off the season a little slow in terms of his defensive production. There he goes. A little swing and a miss, but hey, we're on the base. David Hamilton might steal 60 bags this year. That's kind of ridiculous to say, but what is he at? He's at what? That's got to be 20-ish? Baltimore Chase Garrett Cole, really? Yeah, that is exactly 20. Look at me. What did I want to look at? Oh. I want to look at the score of the Orioles-Yankees game. Oh, they didn't chase him. That's pretty solid. 3 runs in 5 innings. Devers, catch up to the heat, dude. Catch up to the heat. Here's what we really need. We need the Twins or the Kansas City Royals to lose, and the Royals are not playing today. Unless I missed them. I did not. So we need the Twins to lose today. Duran's at 16, I think. Duran's at 16, I think. Maybe he's probably like 18, actually. Because I checked before the Yankees series, I think. All right, come on, Scoops. Catch up to the heat. I have an odd concoction for a drink tonight. Durant hits too many doubles and triples. Yeah, true. Good point. 17. See, I'm pretty close on these numbers, Chad. I'm like one away. All right, Devers, come on, brother. Let's get into one. Has Devers went yard in the first game? We're good. Yeah, it's almost like I do this for a living. Was the third highest stolen base on the team? Probably Rafaela. Gotta say, watching an extremely athletic team on the bases is so fun. It really is. It is a lot of fun. Man, Devers is rolling over that splitter today, huh? It's all right. We get one. Ladies and gentlemen, Sox back on top. Question is, can Brian Bayo hold the lead? That's the question. And I don't know. Honestly, does he probably gets the fifth. I would have to imagine. Can you explain to me, like I'm 5, why the Red Sox didn't spend this offseason? Some sort of setup for next year. Steven, if I knew, I would tell you. To be honest with you, there's a couple of different answers. The question is which one's the right one, right? And I think it's a combination of all of them. I would say the first reason here is because they didn't feel as though they were 100% ready to compete. They had a lot of young players that they didn't know how they were going to play this year. Willier, Cedon, they didn't know what Duran was going to look like this season after his breakout last season. They didn't know what Casas was going to look like. They didn't know what Wong was going to look like after his first full season. So now you're up to 5 of your 9 starters, right? That you didn't know what they were going to look like. So they didn't have a full picture as to what this season was going to be. That probably was pause for hesitation. The other reason is flat out the owners of the Boston Red Sox just aren't as invested in winning as they once were. And that was never really outright said, but it was confirmed recently with John Henry talking about the state of the Red Sox and Red Sox fans. And then on top of that, too, they're obviously more focused on investments with their golf course or their golf PGA investment. They're interested in making Fenway Park a destination as opposed to the team making Fenway Park a destination. They wanted to make everything else a destination to come to Fenway Park. You could add in that their last couple of really big contracts haven't exactly worked out when it comes to free agency even. David Price, was he really worth all the money he was given as the highest paid pitcher ever at that point? Probably not. So, there's a lot of different reasons, and a lot of people point to just Henry being cheap, and it's a fair argument to make. And it's not so much that he's cheap; he just wants to invest his money elsewhere. But I don't think it's as simple as he just doesn't want to spend money. Does that make sense? That was probably a really complicated answer for the question you asked, but it's a really complicated situation. They didn't spend because of Rule 5. Not entirely sure it's because of Rule 5. What's been happening to the Yanks? Regression. I would probably guess that their starting pitching rotation was never supposed to be as good as it is. So I'd guess that. The Verdugo trade gave us a clue as to what? Verdugo was probably getting traded regardless of whether or not they were spending money. Yeah, Verdugo's hint really wasn't anything. Yeah, Martin, it's probably what it's going to look like. Honestly. That's probably exactly what they're gonna do. I would guess if they do end up, I've said this before. I've actually said it a few times, but if they do end up buying at this year's deadline, it's not gonna be, we talked about Luzardo, we talked about Crochet, right? That's sort of daydreaming a bit. If they do end up adding, it'll probably be for like a number 4, number 5 starter with maybe a couple years of control, something along those lines. Right. And honestly, Verdugo would be your 4th worst outfielder right now. Right? Like that. Danny Danson's 80 overall in the show. He's the same overall as Rafael Devers. That's despicable. Willier over Verdugo? Yeah. I mean, that was sort of the conversation over the offseason, right? Who is going to be more impactful, Willier or Alex Verdugo? And it was a lot of people put their faith in Willier, and it's the right call. Oh, Rafi's like an 87 now? I didn't even see the update. Speed gun's off? I'm not sure it is. Yeah, Dennis, and I talk about this a lot. For those of you who are in here in the live streams a lot, you probably heard this about 1,000 times. But, if you're on pace right now, let's say you get to the deadline and you're 4 games up, and let's say you're 2 games out, getting Casas and Hendricks back immediately probably put you 2 wins better. And then adding in, let's say a solid number 4 pitcher and a decent bench right-handed bat. That probably gives you another 1 or 2 wins combined. It's sinkers, Speed Racer, yeah. It's accurate. They're sinkers, yeah. They just have that much movement on them. What were the expectations for the Jays this year? To be good. They were expected to be battling for, at the bare minimum, a wild card spot. And everything just sort of fell apart for them. Their pitching hasn't been what it was expected to be. Their offense has been nowhere near what it was expected to be. This is George Springer's, I think, his first hit this entire series. He's been kind of terrible this year. Do I think the shortstop you brought up from the White Sox could be a mentor to our young infielders? Possibly. We fix our shortstop problem. Would Hamilton be second base? Yeah, so that would be the hypothetical, right? If you get a defensive shortstop, a right-handed power shortstop, and you stuck him at there, and that sort of fixed the defensive problems there, you put Hamilton at second base. He's a regular, everyday, average second baseman, which you get average defense from second base. You get slightly above average defense from shortstop, and you get Rafi defense at third, and all of a sudden it looks a whole lot better. You get Casas at first. That's an entirely different makeup of this team. I think people forget that a lot of the problems with the Red Sox early on were defensively, right? If you took away the defensive miscues, you're genuinely firmly in a wild card spot, and you are probably a lot closer to being legitimately battling for this division. They fix it a little bit, and it helps for sure. Right? It helps for sure, and that's why they've been able to win as much as they have been lately, is because they haven't been terrible defensively. So you look at it and you say, okay, if you're gonna be a round 500 team, 4 or 5 wins better. Oh. Bayo, can we just do this, please? Happened to Chris Murphy, Tommy John surgery. All right, hey, I'll be honest with you. This was Bayo's. It didn't look like it. But statistically, this was Bayo's best start in a while. It didn't look like it, but it was. I wouldn't be surprised if they call Wink back up to make a spot start. I wouldn't be surprised if Wink does well. If Wink does well, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave Wink a legit shot. Who do I think? Bo first. His value's the worst it's been in a long time, but Vladdy's the face of the Toronto Blue Jays. You would have to get a really good package to trade him. Boozer's, I know he's been fine. Yeah, I could see Wink coming up and sticking up here for a little bit, just to get some Cooper Criswell stuff going on. I don't know. Yeah, Wink did. He's also dealing with that heel injury. I need to apologize and give you credit for calling this team good. Good call. I'm waiting. Steven, you're not the only one. I'll tell you what. If this team finishes even above 500, I'm going to go on a victory lap. I swear to God I am. Because I got torched at the beginning, before the season even started. Fully healthy, by the way. Hey, thanks for watching from Australia, man. That's awesome. I said that they would be around 500 by the deadline, and if they add, they could get to 83, 84 wins. So I said optimistically 84 wins and fighting for a postseason spot. Torched. People called me an idiot. People called me a bootlicker. People said I was the problem with this franchise. I'm going to be taking some victory laps. I will. MPI, thank you so much. Support the delusion of winning. Yep. That's what I did. I just willed it into existence. And that was before any of these injuries happened. If you had told me, Corbin, all these injuries were going to happen, I would have told you they finished with 72 wins. That's what I would have told you. So it's even more impressive. Wink is not going to be back this year. He had the internal brace surgery. I can't remember from your video, but is DeYoung, yeah, he had a hit. He had a hit in RBI yesterday, Lawson. Yeah, he's above average defensive shortstop. He's one of the better defensive shortstops in baseball over the last couple of years. Not so much this year, but that might just be because he's playing for Chicago, and he's having a really decent season power-wise. The pitching staff the pitching staff was always the scary part, right? But again, there was a lot of talent in there. Yeah, it was the talent in the pitching staff. I said that at the beginning of the year. I said the talent in the pitching staff. The talent on the pitching staff is there. It just needs to sort of take that next step. And I really didn't love how what was I trying to say? I totally lost my train of thought. Sorry, Chad. I completely lost it. That's on me. All right, come on, Valdez. Hey, let's do something big this inning, huh? Let's put up 3 runs. Let's make it a nice 6-2. Stocks and Hamilton. Yeah. Hamilton. Hey, I was so wrong about Hamilton. Yoshida swipes a bag. This team wins the World Series. Your cousin played for the Red Sox? That's cool. Blow the bases for a Romy slam? I'm in on that. I'm in on a Romy slam. Ooh. Valdez going the other way on Gosman would be gorgeous. That's what I'd like to see. Little Valdez. Is he short? I can't tell if he's is he a small dude or just a average size dude? The Willie Mays catch really was an incredible catch. Also, it's so funny how polite fans were back then. Like that catch would have the stadium going nuts right now if it was today. But back then it was just like, oops. Good catch, good catch, good catch. You know what I mean? Valdez is 5'8". So he's short. I didn't think he was. I thought he was taller than that. All right, Reese, do some damage here, brother. We need to score at least one. Those gloves, those batting gloves that these guys use, those what are those? I don't even know the brand. Those are newer, right? The Bolt, they kind of look like work gloves. Don't they? Like a little bit. They kind of look like work gloves. What are we doing there? What are we doing there? Chiquito? I don't even know what that means. They're awesome. Yeah, I haven't used them. I'm a Franklin guy. When's my next Worcester visit? You know when my next Worcester visit is, Jess. This weekend. I don't know. Who do you guys want me to talk to on the Woo Sox when I go Saturday? And what video's out next week? I don't know if it is it appropriate I don't know if I'm going to talk to I don't know if it's appropriate to talk to like Criswell and Westbrook. I'm sure they would talk. I don't want to be rude though. You know, they're probably pretty upset that they're in Worcester right now with a big league club. I was thinking about Lugo. No shot Dom Smith just went yard, right? Okay. That would have been nuts. Masa. Oh, they tagged up. Okay. Whew. Thank God. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Is there someone you guys want me to talk to? Do I know Jason Varitek? Yeah, I've heard of him. And Kiermaier is such a good center fielder. Oh, that's cool, Key. Anyone be on a rehab assignment there? I doubt Costas will be down there. Grissom, no. Martin's back with the team. I don't think so. Abreu? No, Abreu will be back tomorrow or Friday, probably. York? I did a video with York. You've always wanted Kiermaier? I don't think Kiermaier would have made sense with this team. There we go. Romy. Needed that. That was the insurance run I wanted. Right there, baby. Come on. Now give me one more and I'm a happy camper. With Booze coming into the game. We got the whole bullpen because we got an off day tomorrow. So give me Boozer. Give me Kelly. 7 or 6, 7, 8. Give me Martin back out there. And then Kenley close it out. Just learned that some people in my church are family friends with Cutter Crawford's family. That's cool. That's cool. They got to be pumped. Not a grand slam. Hey, I'll take the what is that? 2 errors. He's reached twice on 2 errors. I'm taking that all day. Gosman after 6. Hey, 4 runs on the Gosman. Not bad. I'm going to take this time. Don't think he's DFA'd, unfortunately, because they probably want him as depth. Who? Oh, Dom? Yeah, I think Dom's DFA'd. I think Dom's DFA'd for sure. All right, I'm going to take this. Do I beef with the Yankees? I think every Red Sox fan has some beef with the Yankees. But to be honest with you, I haven't really hated the Yankees of late. We've just dominated them for so long. All right. I'm taking this pitching change to utilize the bathroom. Thank you. Did I miss anything? On hold with tech support music. Well, unfortunately, I can't play real music or I will lose my income. Maybe Gad. I don't really know. Not really. I don't think Dom Smith's going to be worth holding on to trade at the deadline because then what do? You option Bob again. You know, like it's not going to be. Okay, this is the guy we beat up on. Come on, boys. What up, Braden? Welcome in, my friend. Just watching the Sox hopefully finish out this sweep. What's up, Bagman? Wow, everyone's coming in. My girlfriend's gonna be so mad the Red Sox keep winning, but I can't not do it. Gosman's got some good hair. Rather have Dom than Bob. You know what I kind of hope happens? Sell the spray on Friday? I am not. You know what I hope happens? I hope Bob does get DFA'd and get picked up by like the Athletics or something and gets a legit everyday shot somewhere. Excuse me. Because I think he could be maybe not like a super impactful big league player, but a big league guy, an everyday big league guy. Oh, give me a Jaren Durant Tater. That'd be sick. Bob go to the Twins. That wouldn't be a bad place for him at all. Not one bit. Get back up the middle. Go, Valdez, go. Let's go. 5-2. Ladies and gentlemen, Red Sox got a 3-run lead. We like this. Blue Jays just can't seem to get it together. That was a rocket back up the middle. I know it was a single, but that was a rocket back up the middle. Pull out the brooms, folks. What should we title tomorrow's video if they win, chat? What should we title tomorrow's video? Duran's definitely an all-star. I would love to see Duran be an all-star. Winkowski looked good tonight, huh? 6 innings, 6 hits, 0 runs, 2 walks, and 4 Ks. Coming for the division. Ooh, whoa. Safe. There we go. That a baby. Are they gonna review that? Like Turner has regrets. Yeah, I'd imagine. But he also, the Red Sox didn't really offer him anything, so he can't really be regretful about anything. What up, Jackson? Don't worry about it, my friend. Just welcome in. Is Boston an elite team? Only watch if you believe. This is quality Red Sox baseball? Yeah, it is. This game in particular, like, it feels like, oh, I don't love that the trainer came out to visit D-Ham. This game in particular feels good. My beard's getting out of hand. Yeah, it looks disgusting. I will I swear to God, I'll have to shave it. I'll shave it during the off day. I refuse to go into a major league locker or a minor league locker room looking like this. I can't do it. Duran's time on the contract, we got a while. 2028, I think. Who do I want the Red Sox to draft this year? I still got to look into it, Pac-Man. I just, in my opinion, oh, that ball, that's the second ball Hamilton's crushed, and it's just gone right to somebody. He's still 2 for 4. In my opinion, people don't like this opinion, but with the draft, I think for the first round, you just take the best available player. That's what they need to do. Take the best available player and then work on needs as you get further down the draft line. Because to be honest with you, worst case scenario, you end up with too much talent in one spot and you go and you trade for a specific need later on, right? If you go for very specific stuff, it sometimes works out great if it's lucky, right? If you get you go into the draft and you're like, for the Red Sox, right? You need a pitcher. And it just so happens the pitcher that you loved is still available, take him. But if you get down there and you're like, I don't know, there's some hesitation with the pitcher that's supposed to go in the 26th spot of the draft, but you're in the 12th spot, and you say, you know, you're putting this pitcher maybe a half tier above a pitcher in the second or the third round, why take him just to take? Why take him just to take a pitcher? Instead, you could get okay, this guy was supposed to be a top 10 guy. He dropped down a little bit. Let's snag him. Right? But again, here's the problem, Mark, right? You say, oh, get the best pitcher. Okay, great. What if the best pitchers go in the first 11 picks and you're sitting there and you're saying, okay, well, there's a pitcher here that was projected we don't love, but was projected to be taken sometime in the first round, at the very back end, maybe early second round. Or we could take this center fielder who was projected to go 8th, but he's dropped down to us. Right? So what you're doing is you're taking a chance on the pitcher working out as opposed to going for the, hey, this guy's at the bare minimum going to have more trade value over here. And then once you get to the second round, then you get a little bit more specific because the talent there in the second round is much closer to each other in terms of what their potential could be than the first round, right? There's a big difference between a guy who's picked 1-1 and 130. There is, right? Because the guy picking 130 is usually a guy in the second round who one team is really excited about. So if there isn't something that you or someone that you are super excited about in terms of a pitcher when you get to the 12th pick in the draft, take the guy that you think is the best available and then go after that, go and get your specific pitchers. Take a superstar catcher or a highly valued catcher or a highly valued shortstop or a highly valued center fielder in the first round. Then when you get to the second and third round, then go, okay, who are the pitchers we like that are still available? What's up, Cody? Bro, Grissom can't start second when he comes back. Valdez deserves to keep his starting spot. I don't know. Valdez has been good, but overall he hasn't been, right? My least favorite argument people have is exactly what Eric just brought up, and it's, oh, let's draft a shortstop. We're totally not deep there, right? Okay, so one, what are the odds that all of our shortstops work out? Right? Two, who's the most athletic player usually on a baseball diamond? If you're saying shortstop, that would be correct. And where can the most athletic player usually play? If you're saying every other position in baseball, you're probably correct, right? Maybe outside of first base. Normally, a shortstop that you draft, especially out of high school, doesn't usually stick at shortstop unless they are uber talented. Most of the time, they're going to be the guys that shift over to third base, shift over to second base, shift into the outfield, shift into center, left, or right, right? That's just you take the best talent and then you figure it out from there. And if your best talent is a shortstop, and again, you're talking about drafting 18-year-old kids, right? You're not talking about drafting 24-year-old. They're going to be in the league in a year and a half, unless you get a stud pitcher or even a stud position player. It takes them a little bit to get to Major League Baseball. Bayo getting through that sixth inning is fantastic. Right, Red Sox. But again, you are talking about drafting an 18-year-old kid. Normally, when you are 18 and you are playing in these leagues, the most athletic player plays shortstop. Think back to if you are in high school or if you are just out of high school, if you're 20 years removed from high school, it doesn't matter. Think back to your high school baseball team. Where did the best player play? Shortstop. Right? The best player played shortstop. Didn't matter if he was going to be a shortstop for his entire career, if he played beyond baseball. My prime example, my best player on my high school team played shortstop my entire life. He went to college. He became a catcher. Yeah, Bayo, that's the outing we needed from Bayo. That's the outing we needed from Bayo. That's what we needed right there. Get his mind right. Break their dry spell. I don't know how many times, Eric, I have to explain this, to be honest with you. Right? Like, if the pitcher is there, take the pitcher. If you have a guy that you are sitting there and you're with the Sharpie, right? And you're like, this is the dude. This is him right here. This is the guy we need to get. And he's available. Perfect. If you get to the 12th spot and the top 3 pitchers are off the board and the next pitchers are projected to go late first round, early second round, why take that guy when you can take the guy that's projected to go in the top 10 that fell into the 12th? Why? There is no logical reason to do that. Did I see Pritchard's half-court shot? Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Call it change of culture. There is no reason to change. Eric, if you come out of the draft with the best available player in the first round and then 3 pitchers in the second, third, and fourth, how is that not changing the culture? Yeah, but again, it's not about, just remove the word shortstop from the equation. It's just the most athletic player. That's it. What's the live stream record? We're dead even right now. Oh, they're closing the... Are we having a stoppage in play to close the tent? Oh, no. We're good. What was that? Are they closing the tent as we're playing the game? When Teal is ready and Khan... Yeah, right. Exactly, Prodigy. Yeah, I think Wong was drafted as a second baseman. They'll play together. They'll just be a tandem, Zach. Yeah, in the first round of the MLB draft, 95% of the time, these guys won't be ready for 4 years. How much can happen in 4 years? That's the other thing, too, right? You're expecting these guys to make an impact immediately. Devers should make an all-star game. Blake Swihart, yeah. I mean, you draft this guy now, you say, oh, we have too many shortstops. Are we going to have too many shortstops in 2029? Right? Your guess is as good as mine. The Red Sox don't even know if they're going to have enough shortstop in 2029. You take the most talented guy in the first round, and then you can get more specific in the second, third, and fourth rounds. It's the smartest thing to do. Because, oh no, we have 3 top 100 shortstops in 2028. Great. If you need a starting pitcher, go out and trade one of your top 100 starting shortstops, top 100 prospect shortstops, and get a starting pitcher. Sea Dogs losing 18-4. Good Lord. That is miserable. Man, Rafi can't get the ball in the air today, huh? What's the timeline on Grissom? And do I think Emmanuel Valdez to a spot beating Grissom out once he comes back? Do you think the Red Sox will value the more durable player? Timeline on Grissom, not sure. He had a setback. It's going to get pushed out a bit. Do I think Valdez? Yeah, Valdez absolutely deserves a shot. Do I think the Red Sox will value the more durable player? Yeah, no. I mean, obviously the best ability is availability, right? If you're going to be there, you always have the shot to win it out. If Valdez keeps hitting like this, it's going to be hard to argue with it. And he absolutely is getting the chance for sure. Yeah, absolutely, Joseph. If he's available, go grab him. If they like him, go grab him. I'm not saying they shouldn't draft a pitcher in the first round. I'm saying they should take the best available player. What other Red Sox played at Cypress High School like Duran? I have no idea. Wasn't Christian Vasquez drafted as a third baseman? No, he was signed internationally. I don't know what he was. Yeah, the other thing, yeah, I'm no judge jury on Grissom this year. I mean, you got 6 years with him. Yeah, DFA Chase Anderson, call up Wink. Yeah, I think what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to maximize the pitchers and try and get as many people, as many breaks. What up, DJ, as possible. Right, so I think at some point in the next 15 days, after this stretch is over, like we talked about in today's video, where they've got 3 off days in 15 days, one of Keller or Anderson's going to end up DFA'd, whether that's for Cooper Criswell or Josh Winkowski. And I think it's just simply because they want to maximize as much as because you gotta, with Criswell specifically, who's never really pitched a full season anywhere in Major League Baseball. You got to make sure that he's good and healthy for the full season. Valdez is better than Grissom. We've seen 22 games of Grissom. Real hard to say he's better or worse than anybody. Real hard. Actually, you simply can't, right? Because if you want to play that game, right, Valdez has sucked for his first 22 games. Hamilton sucked for his first 22 games. Costas sucked for his first 22 games. Willier sucked for his first 22 games. Right? Real hard to be like, oh, this guy sucks. Because we've done it and we've been proven wrong 1,000 times before. Yeah, he's the youngest player on the team. He was never really healthy. Yoshida, oh, good God, Patrick. Yoshida didn't tank. He's just league average. And he's coming back from an injury. Valdez good in his first 10 MLB games. I think he was fine for his first 2 weeks, then fell off a cliff, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah, he was solid last year. I more so meant this year where he was not great. Let's see what he did last year. Particularly in the coming draft? Yeah, I got to look into it, man. I haven't looked at it yet. Yeah, he was just sort of really bad in June last year, Valdez, but he only had 5 games. He only had 6 games in his first month. His first 22 games was a 104 OPS plus, Valdez. All right, Sladen for the 7th. I'd assume they don't put Kenley in here, right? He's worked. That'd be 3 games in a row he's worked. So who do they go to in the 9th? Do they put Chris Martin in the 9th? That'd be crazy. Welcome back, Chris. In comes Joely. Losing patience with Massa. I mean, 3 games off the IL? No. Am I losing patience in Massa after 1 series back from the IL? No. Yeah, I don't know, Christian. I've noticed recently, I think YouTube notifies you when you're most active on YouTube. So, like, I'll put out a video at 12, but some people won't be notified until, 1:30 or 5:30. How do I feel about Houck's performance? It wasn't his best, but he's still solid. Okay. Slayton. Let's not do anything crazy. Who does Abreu replace? Man, who does Abreu replace? I don't know. Bob? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Have a good one, Mark. What's the deciding factor on buying or selling at the deadline? Their place in the standings and health. What's up, Edgar? No, they won't put out Rev Snyder. I don't know who he replaces. Who came up for him? Jamie, right? Jamie Westbrook? No. Someone else did. Did they deal O'Neal tomorrow? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they're dealing O'Neal on the off day or on Friday. I'd be shocked if they did that. Bernardino? Yeah, he might. Bob's probably the logical answer. But then you don't have a backup first baseman. I guess Romy could play first. Yeah, it's probably Bob. Certainly not going to be D-Ham. It's probably not going to be Valdez. Won't be Reese. Do we re-sign Ref Snyder or Romy? Ref Snyder's the only one I could see being re-signed. Probably not Romy. They're going to have a lot of middle infielders coming up. He has one option left, but he can be doing it a couple of different times. Probably not E. Man, he came out of the box like he just hit that 150 miles an hour. Yeah, we do, Burmy. Real bad. We're thinking some potential call-ups. York. Luis Guerrero. Fitz, maybe. Mickey Gasper? Probably not. I don't think they DFA'd Dom Smith. I talked to Mickey. He's a good guy. He's from Merrimack, New Hampshire. Hickey? No. Yeah, I think it'll be a Bob option. Better than McGuire? Oh no. Something ridiculous with Reese just happened. Yep, something ridiculous with Reese just happened. I mean, that was an extremely catchable baseball, right? I gotta stop talking good about these people. Every time I keep talking good about someone, they immediately do something really dumb. Christian, Rafaela plays center field. They definitely won't move Story to second base for Rafaela. Imagine like a healthy Story at shortstop with Rafaela in center field is the best up the middle in baseball. I'm confident in saying that defensively. What does selling for our Sox at the deadline look like? Well, it's just getting rid of all the 1-year contracts basically. Pivetta, Martin, Jansen, O'Neill. What do I think about our prospect, Christian Campbell? I think we're about to see a lot of him on a lot of top 100 lists. All right. Come on, Slayton. Get out of this, brother, please. In the Red Sox deal Duran, there's been news about it. I think it's a possibility. I've talked about it before. I think it is possible. It depends. Do I think Nick York gets called up this fall? Yeah, I think it's possible. Just depends. Ever since Valdez called back up, he has been hitting really good. Yeah, he has. I gotta find out a way to get not so far behind on these streams. Yeah, that was a beautiful pitch. Sweeper, get him out of the inning. Let's go, Slayton. Keep the game close. Or keep the game right where it is. That's what I meant to say. Slayton's got ice in his arms a little bit, huh? Get cable with what TV? If we trade Durant, I'll be depressed. Yeah, it will suck. It will suck a whole lot. It'll be miserable. But, sometimes you need to make a big trade to move forward. Any prospects getting dealt at the deadline if we're selling? Possibly. I don't even have a cable plug-in in this room, I don't think. YouTube TV. It's only when I can't watch games in 4K. It's only away games that I'm so behind. Like home games, I'm pretty on there with the 4K. It's literally just away games. Maybe I will do. Or Fubo. Anyone use Fubo? Are they as behind as I am? Oh, YouTube TV doesn't even have Nesson? Never mind then. And Sedan could play anywhere? No, you want Sedan in there every day. Using Fubo right now. Are you behind, Klebe, compared to the chat? Fubo lags a lot. That's what I heard too, is it's very behind. And I didn't think you could get Nesson on YouTube TV. Well, he'll play a lot? No, you need him in there every day. Who's a better defensive catcher, Wong or McGuire? I would go Wong. Sorry, man. I wish I could show the games. Who I like better, Wong or Vasquez? I mean, recency bias tells me Wong. He's the better overall player, but I really liked Vasquez. What's up, Colby? Luis Presley's a huge loss. Yeah, it sucks. Brady just hit another home run. Oh my god. I think the Sox can win the next few series. They better, man. If they win the next few series, I will be absolutely pumped. Yeah, Xander's going to be out for a long time. Xander did the same thing that Trevor Story did. So, yeah, he's going to be out for a while. I hope he comes, though. I really hope he comes to Boston. How many games are we out of the wild card? We are 2 games out of the wild card. Let's see how Minnesota's doing. Minnesota's winning. Unbelievable. Can they just lose one time? Texas is getting no hit by Minnesota. Texas is getting no hit by the Mets. What's up, Ethan? The Royals aren't playing. Who do they play next? Dodgers. Royals play the A's, so that's not going to help us at all. Twins play the Rays tomorrow, so maybe we can get something there. Thoughts on the series against the Blue Jays? I don't think it could go on much better. Valdez with another poke in the right field. Folks, Sox are cooking with gas. Folks, the Sox are cooking with gas. Oh, what the heck? I just got logged out in SN360. You'd be kidding me. Am I going to be streaming in the Red Series games? No. The next one we'll do is the Blue Jays again. We go into the playoffs? Shh. 2013 vibes. Yeah, the difference between the 2013 team and the Red Sox is that the 2013 team just dominated. Royals they're tied right now for that bottom spot. So either one of them loses, we're in good shape. Thoughts on the Celtics championship? Fantastic. I don't know why you hate him so much. San Diego gave contracts such as Red Sox fans wanted to do the same. I'm glad we didn't. A great player with a contract. No, the Red Sox. No, I don't think there was any Red Sox fans who wanted to give Xander that money. I think Red Sox fans wanted them to give him Altuve money, which would have been so much better. Do you think the Red Sox have a good problem right now with our prospects improving and being promoted? Of course, that's a good problem. I don't know how that wouldn't be. Dom Smith, get out of here. Get out of here. All right, wait. It landed. We'll take the double. Oh, baby. Sox are cooking. Sox are cooking. Reese McGuire scoring from first base. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, wait. Did he? Yeah, he did. You're good, Braden. It's all good, my friend. Please no more Crawford starts. Yeah, I don't know how that keeps happening. Honestly, we probably will get him. He's on third base. Why did I think he came all the way home? All right, we'll take it. Thoughts on Jalen winning Finals MVP? I think it could have gone either way. The Sox team kind of reminds me of the 2019 Nationals. Ooh. Who do I like more between Christian Campbell or Matthew Lugo? Christian Campbell. All right, Romy. Really open this game up, please. Hey, Corbin, what do you think will be sent down when Abreu comes back? And any update on Casas? No update on Casas, but don't you dare, Reese. Thank you. That would have been brutal. Oh my God, I would have yelled at Reese McGuire. No update on Casas. I think it's Bobby Dahlbeck when Abreu comes back Friday. Am I looking forward to playing the Reds? I don't know. I don't think that's anywhere near true, Lawson. I don't think that's true at all. I don't think Reese doesn't care. Yeah, Christian. It didn't sound like he was any closer. Are we in for the Corbin play-by-play? I'll play-by-play this when he comes back. My favorite player on every MLB team? That's a lot, man. I don't know if I can do that. What's the stream record right now? We're 7-7. Did Garrett Cooper get DFA'd? Yeah. Do I have the win-loss stats with Wong compared to McGuire behind the dish? I don't think so. I don't even know where I go to get that. He leaves the bat on his shoulder half the time. I don't think that's entirely true. Actually, you know what I can do? Here, hold on. Game logs 2024. Okay, so I'm curious if I do this, do this. Okay, so the Red Sox are 24-30 this year with Connor Wong behind the dish. Jim Riley's waving goodbye to Vladdy and Bo. Really? Interesting. So they have a losing record with Connor Wong behind the dish, and they are 22-18 with Reese McGuire behind the dish. The College World Series, I have not. I should be, but I have not. I don't know if they trade Vladdy and Bo, Eric. I would honestly, if they're playing this bad, I would guess, especially their bullpen's just terrible, man. I I would guess that one of them goes. The math doesn't math. Yeah, I can't figure it out. I thought that, I don't know. Do I have a favorite player on each team in our division? Blue Jays, Justin Turner. Rays, Brandon Lau. Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, I did. Edgar, pretty sad. I think the math is that it counts pinch running or pinch hitting or whatever. I think that's the problem. Couple of decent low level prospects. No, the Blue Jays just to save face would need to give you something bigger. Bichette, I would say Bichette's gone, but I don't know. Yeah, it's counting. It's counting. It's counting. I don't know if I can do this just for starts. Let me see if I can. Check out splits 2024. Game outcome for team. Ah, Reese, what are you doing there? What are we doing here? I'm trying to figure out if I can find the win-loss record for these guys. Game outcome for team. No, that's in. No, I can't find anything. When is Abreu supposed to come back? He's going to come back Friday. Yeah, I don't want Bichette. Can I look at the 1877 Boston Braves? Maybe in a little bit. Whoa. That is way too generous of you, Mr. Mad. Way too generous. Can we get some first of all, can we get some unbelievably loud claps in the chat for Mr. Mad here? That was unbelievably generous. Thank you so much, my friend. That was so much more than you needed to do. Thank you. One more hit of hopium, and I'll start seeing this year's Red Sox team as 2021 light. Maybe overperformance plus luck equals third wildcard spot. Better to invest a few bucks here than John Henry. But if they make the postseason, I might have to rethink it. Interesting. So you're getting a little bit of a hopium here, Mr. Mad. Welcome. Welcome. Hey, I've been saying it since the beginning, but that's just me. We'll see. I mean, it's a long season, right? I'm mostly worried about if someone donates $500, I would cry on stream. Yeah, well, my thing here, Mr. Matt, is how is this going to go in the second half of the year, right? That's my biggest question with the rotation. With the guys coming in who have no real experience with a full season, what is that going to look like over the course of 162? That's my question. Because if they can perform like this right now and they get healthier, they're a dangerous team. They've been a dangerous team. They're going to be a dangerous team. It all depends, in my opinion, on the rotation. But again, can we get some? We already got some claps in the chat, but just incredibly generous of you. You seriously do not have to do that, and I cannot thank you enough, Mr. Matt. It really does mean the world to me with your support on this channel. It really, really does. Thank you. Durant has 19 stolen bases. Impressive. He's only one behind now. Try to get Pete Alonso. No, I mean, that's just... Pete Alonso is... I just don't know where you fit him. Oh, Vladdy. Let's go. Let's go, Vladdy. Take that all day. That's what speed does to you. Oh. Run, Duran. Run, Duran. Run, Duran. Run, Duran. Ah. Maybe the Sox pick up another first baseman at the deadline. Maybe a Josh Bell. Maybe, but I don't know what you really need the first base. If Costas is back and healthy, I mean, just to back up, I guess. I don't know, but you don't fit him into the lineup, I guess. Have the Sox ever had two guys steal 30 in a season? Definitely not. 4 errors by the Jays, man. This team, it's falling apart. Kind of sad to see. But I'm happy you're on. I'm happy you're starting to get a little bit excited. All I wanted, literally all I want is for Boston and New England and Red Sox fans to be excited about Red Sox baseball. That's all I want. And it really has been tough to try and get people to get excited. But I'm glad they're doing it for me, you know? Yeah, that was crazy, Jackson. And we still... Was that the game where they came back? No. That was a different game. What do you think will be the biggest move for the Red Sox? Probably just... I would guess getting like a decent pitcher. I haven't been ecstatic since 2018. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ecstatic is different than excited. Yeah, defense has been terrible, but I'm taking it all day. No September fade. No, I don't think so. Because if they're competitive, they're gonna keep it up. They just gave up in September. They're fully out of it. There was injuries. There was stuff going on. They were done with the season in September. I don't think they give up this year. Bobby can easily back up. I don't think they need a first baseman. Easy, Prodigy. Don't go thinking like that, or you're going to be severely disappointed. Yeah, Christian. I think a lot of people are, right? I think a lot of people are looking at this and saying, "Man, I could see what the Red Sox are building." What's my take on Greg Weissert? I like Greg Weissert. I think he's a solid bullpen arm. I don't think he's anything crazy, but he's a solid bullpen arm. You're saying it? 11 games over 500 be nuts. Who do they play? They play the Reds and then the Blue Jays again and then the Padres, right? Right-handed power hitter. I don't know so much they do. And then the Marlins. If you're 8 games above 500 coming off of that stretch, coming in July, I'm making a declaration. Recap the Red Sox scoring for us. Oh God. Yeah, Valdez home run. A lot of great small ball baseball. A lot of great stolen bases. Duran single, Dom double. David Hamilton error. I think that's it. Need to handle business. Think we'll ship Bobby Dahlbeck? I don't think you can really ship him. I'd probably just DFA him. Yeah, did I not say the Duran homer? Yeah, Duran homer. And that's about it. Wilyer Abreu had 2 home runs tonight, chat. I'm just catching up. You know what's unbelievable? This team is scoring a ton of runs, but the 2 guys I needed to score runs just haven't. Let's see what my bet was tonight. I think it was... I put it in the members only. It was... Devers, and Manuel Valdez to record a hit. He has 2. Good. Devers to get an RBI. Yikes. And Massa for 2 total bases. He's got 1. I don't hate it still. We got another 9th inning, and I think all those guys are up. Yeah, that's what I wanted out of this series, Jackson. I wanted them to gain full control of third place. Although the Rays are playing on, no, they're losing to the Twins. Yeah, this is what create some separation, right? Allow themselves to be comfortable in third place a little bit. Slayton just had a fantastic inning. All right, let's put this to bed, shall we? Yeah, Slayton's a dude, man. Slayton's a dude. Shave my head? No. No. I will not be shaving my head if the Red Sox win the World Series. We'll do something crazy. If the Red Sox make the playoffs, I'll probably stream as many games as humanly possible. Yeah, Zach Kelly deserves a statue. That jersey's coming in, and it's going to get here at the end of 2024. It's going to be so funny. What's up, Connor? I want it so bad. If the Red Sox make the postseason, I'm going to get like a chair or like a couch here, and we're just going to post up with my girlfriend, I think. Dyeing my hair? No. Rich Red Sox outfielder will likely be traded, released to make room. For who? Romy? Not Romy. I'm an idiot. Willier? I think it'll be Bob being options. Am I streaming every game? I probably. Yeah, she would, Eric. Yeah, she would. Which Yankee killer is your favorite of the 2? I'm a big Zach Kelly guy, Tony. I'm a big Zach Kelly guy. If the Red Sox win the World Series, I'll jump in the Charles River and send you a video of me doing it. Yeah, we'll do something ridiculous. I mean, yeah, we'll do something ridiculous if the Red Sox win the World Series. Every Celtics game? Yeah, see, I can't do that. I don't think she'd like that. I think she'd be kind of upset with that one, Colby. 1 in 30 odds? Yeah, only 1 in 30 odds. But Boozer or something? Yeah, they probably won't go with a big starter. Okay, O'Neal gets on. Rafi hits him in. That's what I need. And then Massa dinks one up the middle. That's what I need. Please. Oh, Martin? That makes perfect sense. I like that. I'm glad you liked it a lot, Kent. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get more into the... No, Eric. No. Tony Maserati's the worst. Well, at least, is it a double at least? All right, Rafi. That was 3 feet from being gone? I don't know about that. Yeah, it is nice, Mike. It is nice to see them actually enjoying being on the field. Yeah. All right, now all I need is Rafi to go deep. Yeah, we do need the Twins to lose. We need the Twins or the Royals to lose. They're tied for right above us. Yeah. Cora manager. If the Red Sox make the postseason, he absolutely should be. You think Rafael Devers improving his defense this season will help his case in the All-Star voting? It should, but it won't. Oh, there goes my bet. Rip. But the Red Sox still win the game. Oh, my God. Twins tied, though. Yeah, it is. It's up at the end of this season, Jackson. Going after a pitcher like Michael Kopech, I could see them doing something like that. Kopech's been kind of terrible this year, though. Yeah, I'm sure he went back to the dugout giggling. Yeah, he's not. Kopech has not been good this year out of the bullpen. I'm sure Bailey could fix Kopech. Bailey can't fix everybody. They got to pick and choose correctly. They don't want to overexpose them. Start off good, then crowd the bet as long as the Sox keep winning. I think they get that last spot. Got to keep winning. Got to keep winning. I mean, regardless, right, of who ends up in front of you, you have to win. Just how it works. The lights. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 9th inning. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. We got Chris Martin back on the mound, ladies and gentlemen, after a long extended stay. He's back and ready to play. Do I like the wild card format? I don't hate it. It is Sweep the Blue Jays night on Red Sea Radio. Sweep the Blue Jays. Sweep the Blue Jays. What is the wild card format? It's 3 wild cards instead of 2. Dom Smith is the cycle. The Bruins not choking the Stanley Cup playoffs. That's a good question. I like the new wild card format because it gives the Red Sox a chance. I don't like the new wild card format because it gives owners absolutely no incentive to spend. Absolutely, Edgar. I still do. What's up, Spencer? 13-1, unfortunate. But hey, at least you get to come here and watch the Red Sox sweep the Blue Jays. Sweep the Blue Jays. That's probably really bad for my microphone. Yeah, Prodigy, those were the best. They didn't really spend money this offseason, though, Isaiah. Not really. Sea Dog score, I heard it was atrocious. Let me take a look. Sea Dogs game. How do we only have one more hit than the Blue Jays? Honestly, no idea. Why doesn't it just give it to me? 18-4 was the final. Brutal. Let's see how our top 3 did. Anthony, 2 for 3 with a RBI. I believe that was a home run. It was a home run. Marcelo Meyer went 2 for 3 with an RBI and a double. Kyle Teal went 0 for 5 with 3 Ks. Woof. And let me see how Christian Campbell went 1 for 3 with a walk. Yeah. Get that man on the MLB roster. What do you think about Chris Martin take time off because of his battle with anxiety? I think it was really smart. I think he was brave, and good for him for getting right. They did not give up 18 solo homers. Shut up. I know you're kidding, but I need to look. Because if that's true, that's insanity. Now. Salucci, yikes. Does Martin get re-signed? No. Sox are hot, baby. Yankees are losing is good. No game tomorrow. We got a day off. We also have a day off next Thursday and the Monday after that. There's a lot of off days soon. Liam Hendricks. If they are confident Liam Hendricks is healthy by August, I think they trade Jansen regardless. Martin, I don't know. Jansen, yeah, probably. Who's the MVP of this game? That's a good question. Romy might be the MVP of this game. If I'm being honest with you, scored, had that ridiculous catch in center field. That shouldn't have been a ridiculous catch, but was. And then RBI later. Two more. Come on. Duran could absolutely be, yeah. Certainly wasn't Rafi. Certainly wasn't Tyler Neal. They don't need to resign him, Mike. He's under control from the team for like 6 more years. Valdez is in the running, yeah. What are they doing behind the plate right now? You seeing this? Why was Vladdy upset by that? Do I miss Doogie? No. Thank God that went foul. Woo. Would have made this a real interesting game really quickly. Do I miss Victorino? Sure. What was that? How does Chris Martin keep doing that? Is he all right, though? I mean, come on. What was that? I mean, what a play. What a play. I'm gonna watch that like 30 times once it gets tweeted out. Yeah, everyone just loves hitting comebackers. Bang! Not only, ladies and gentlemen, do the Boston Red Sox sweep the Toronto Blue Jays, who I hate. They also sweep the Toronto Blue Jays to firmly cement themselves in third place. And not only that, they've won 5 games in a row. They have scored at least 4 runs in 5 games in a row. Their run differential went from here to goddamn here. They're also 1.5 games out of a wild card spot, depending on how the Minnesota Twins do tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, they are 5 games over 500. Let's make sure we get that in there as well. The offense is on fire. The pitching's on fire. Brian Bayo had a comeback start today. The Sox are hot. The Sox are hot. The Sox are running. They're hitting. They are hitting for power. They're hitting for contact. They're playing solid defense. I don't know what else we can ask from them from this game or from this stretch. There's nothing else we can ask for. What we can ask for is for the Minnesota Twins or the Kansas City Royals to keep losing. Get this team to the postseason. Hey, Craig. Hey, John. Guess what? This team is competitive. This team is good. This team can continue to do this if you supplement them correctly. Look in the mirror, open your eyes, and give this team a goddamn chance to do something in the postseason because they're doing everything they can to get themselves there. Help these guys out. I'm happy. You're happy. Great series. Great game. I don't know what else to say. We are over 500 on stream. That's a great point. Great point. Huge shout out to Mr. Daddy Mad. Thank you so much, Daddy Mad. Thank you so much for your $50 donation in the stream, by the way. I appreciate you. To all the old members, new members, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go to bed because I got to get up early and talk about how good this Red Sox team is, folks. Got to talk about it. If you're new here and you haven't considered hitting that subscribe button, we have a lot of fun here. We do these once a week. We talk Sox every day. Make sure you hit that sub button. If you haven't hit the like button on this stream yet, would help these videos out a ton. It's the best way to let me know that you're enjoying these live streams. Video about tomorrow at 12 p.m. Thank you all very much for clicking on this one. And I will see you happiest I've been this entire year in the red seats.